I have a kiln opening and a special guest. Say hi, Rian.
Hi.
This is my friend Rian. She doesn't want to be on camera, but she does pottery too, and she needs her fix of a kiln opening. Is that right?
That's right. Mine's still at 500 degrees. So
Oh,
I can't open it.
No, and hers is better insulated than mine, so it's probably tomorrow at
Yeah.
best that you'll get it. So, right, I have a bunch of little things in here. I have an experimental mushroom on the first layer, and I have some really lovely carved dishes on the bottom layer that I want to show you. So I'm going to grab my notes for what I glaze them all with so I can tell you all. And Rian, because she will want to know. Okay, so of course I forgot to hit record after going to get my book, but I made a couple little book vases. So that's with underglaze transfer and a matte clear on it. Just one coat, in fact.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and then manganese wash on the sides for the pages. And Rian just asked me just before I hit actual record what made me think of it. And I think I saw them on Pinterest or something. And I just thought I'd give it a try to make 2 of them. And I think Mother's Day in the UK is coming up, and I think these will be snapped
they're
up.
beautiful.
Yeah,
No, and I love the matte glaze.
Yeah. So they're not so shiny. For a book, I thought it would work well for that. And I made my life difficult because I cut the front, I cut the back, and then I did the spine. So I'm doing all this joining, and then I looked at a few online, and of course, what they've done is they just
wrapped it.
Yeah, they just done one big long rectangle and then made it. And I'm like, yeah, why didn't I do that? Because then, I've had to do 6 sides rather than sort of 4 sides, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think they worked out quite well. I'll show you the other one. They're pretty much exactly the same. So, there. I just did the stamps on the opposite sides. So if somebody wanted to buy both of them, then they could do it like that, or they could do it like that, or whatever, right? So whatever they want. Slightly different suns, actually.
Sun and moon. You can...
Yeah. Your little witchcraft books or herbs or whatever. And they should be watertight. I will test that, but they should be watertight.
I had a top tip actually on waterproof, because I put water in everything and leave it. But, a lady at Blue Matchbox,
our local pottery supplier,
told me I should just lick them. And if it slides over it like it's made of glass, then it's fully waterproof. But if it sticks to it, then it's not. So I thought, I'm going to give it a try.
All right, well, I'll find a piece here that you can,
I can
lick the bottom of. I've made a bunch of Trinket Dishes. I'm doing this little series of them, doing different techniques. These aren't part of that, but here's the bottom you can lick. You can see if it's a bit hot, though. I don't want you to burn your tongue, so it's just... This was with Amaco Cherry Blossom, and I think the pink isn't that amazing. And there was a bunch of little heart stamps that I 3D printed.
Well, at least it stayed pink.
Yeah.
Quite often things don't. Yeah, I won't be licking that. It's a bit hot.
Yeah. it's okay to hold, but it's just a little bit on the warm side. And then this was one that I did some slip trailing on, and this is Speedball's Blue Moss. So on the outside I just did, I think, 2 coats, and on the inside I did 3. So you can really see that the variegation, can't you?
It's broken beautifully as a pattern, hasn't it?
Yeah, and you can see that it's quite green on the higher bits there as well, and then you get a little bit of green there in the corner. So yeah, that worked well. I mean, it's a little bit flat. I think it might go shinier if I went up to a proper cone 6, but for what it is, because I did a 10-minute hold on it. It looks all right. I'm happy with that. This was just a ridiculous one. I was carving it, and I'm talking to Rian, and just for anybody who's wondering what I'm doing, and I was like, I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't make a very good pattern. This was after we went to our workshop on carving. And so we'll make it back, and we'll make it sort of an underwater scene there. So there's the fish behind the piece of seaweed,
cute.
Yeah, like it was just so stupid the way you did it.
If you can afford luster at the moment, a little bit of luster.
Yeah, like on the eye and the fins.
Yeah, to give an eye and a fin, and then I think that would.
Yeah, you're probably right. That would probably work quite well. I'll put some photos at the end too. So if you want to know what's on there. Temaku by Amaco there, and I always do 3 for Amaco because I always find they're otherwise a little bit too soft or not enough coverage. I think that was marigold, then poppy. That was either dark green or it was rain. Actually, that one was rainforest, that piece of seaweed, and that one was wasabi. So no actual seaweed involved in the seaweed, and then sky for the water around it. But yeah, I see what you mean. Like if I used a little bit of...
it just needs a little eye, I think.
Yeah, a little bit of luster, it would work quite well. But I thought for an experiment, the Temaku is quite nice actually. Like I'm not a brown person, but for, I think on the right thing or the bottom of a mug or something, it could be all right. I'm another little trinket dish. This one I made into a garlic grater. And so I wanted to see how that would go. So this is Spectrum's, what is it? I just have to try and remember what it's called. It's their yellow, obviously. It is butter yellow. So I only did one coat on this bit so that it would like smooth it out, right? So that you could still grate on it. And then it is raspberry mist around it, and the raspberry mist is covering the butter yellow. I took the butter yellow right up to the edge with two or three coats. But you'd barely know.
No effect.
You'd barely know. Yeah, like you can see where it's broken on the edge a little bit. But other than that, you can't really see anything, can you?
I always forget how many glaze colours you have on.
Rian thinks I have a lot. And I know lots of you watching have a lot more than I do. So I'm not feeling too bad about it. Okay, the last thing on this level is my experimental mushroom. So first I have to get a little piece of something to put it on so you can see the full effect of what it is. Rian's getting a little behind the scenes look here. So the idea is that it? Yeah, sort of like this. Okay, and then you can pull this off, and then you could keep your hidden house key in there. Or your stash, or the bottle opener, or whatever, right? So it's not perfect. I made the stem a wee bit too long. This bit shrunk more than the stem did, but yeah, I think
depends
for
whether you want
the idea,
it to move or not.
It's it does definitely move. I'm not sure how stable it is, so I'll walk you through the glazes. So this one was, I took what I would say are my 3 strongest glazes and put it on. Like
I have to guess.
Well, do you want to guess?
No.
So you see, okay.
Well, that's like a lava glaze.
Yeah, yeah. That's light magma from Mayco. I don't think you're going to get the other two, although you are familiar with what they are.
Well, I was going to say micropearl, but it doesn't look micropearl.
It's not micropearl.
It's not got enough variation.
No, it is running hot chowder.
Really? I don't think I've ever seen it.
No, exactly, yeah. So I put running hot chowder there, and then I put light magma on the top, and then these spots are cordovan.
Oh, the dreaded cordovan.
Yeah, but look at how nice the variation is on it. Right? Can you see it? Yeah.
I call it the dreaded cordovan because I cannot make that cordovan birch.
I know, it's not my favorite either.
Brown. I get brown.
Yeah. Yeah, I think add some light flux or running hot chowder, because that was what I was trying to see, because I think the running hot chowder will work the same way. And so I did 2 coats of light lava on the top, then the cordovan spots, and then 2 more coats of light lava. I just wanted to see how it would look, and yeah, if you like that kind of bubbly look, it works great. And this is then sort of the cordovan and the running hot chowder.
So is the colour over the lava glaze or under the lava glaze? Because it's definitely changed the lava glaze.
Along the edge here, the lava glaze is over the running hot chowder, and then with the spot in the middle, it's sort of sandwiched between it. So it was two coats of lava glaze, 2 dots of cordovan, and then 2 coats of lava glaze again.
Because it's interesting, the lava glaze has picked up the colour, hasn't it?
Yeah, it definitely has. I mean, I think I've seen some other examples where it picks it up, but because the lava glaze itself is quite light coloured, like they used red gloss on theirs, and it came out very pink. So, yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Interesting. Ooh, yes, on the inside of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't know you had not shown that.
I forgot to mention that. That is my mystery glaze.
Oh.
That is all my, in one little pot, I rinse off all my brushes, and that is what it is. And that's kind of cool with the blue in it, actually.
I went on a course on the weekend, and there's a name for that glaze, and it's called Magic Brown.
Magic Brown.
Because it's always brown.
Wait, look at the blue in there. Don't believe it. No.
Well, that's the magic. But
Yeah,
it's
that is.
Normally, like it's art, isn't it? Mix all your colours together, you're going to get brown.
That is true. But I think for mushroom gills, that looks quite good, actually. Then I'll talk about what's on my stem bits here. This was marigold from Amaco. I just dipped it into the thing and then just wiped it back. I was going to put it on the back there, but then I realized for hanging it, it was a little bit too unstable. I didn't want to tempt it. And this is rutile wash from Mayco. And I just thought, well, let's give it a go. So on the outside, I just painted it on pure and then wiped it back a little bit. So that's this end here is what it would look like if you wiped it back. And then on the inside, it was watered down a lot, and it's still quite strong, so you could still use that. So I just wanted to try it. I've had it for a while, and I haven't tried it yet, so I thought that would be interesting. So next shelf is some incense holders. So let's take a look. I don't believe it, I did it again. Rian's really throwing me off. I'm not recording. But I haven't pulled anything out of the kiln on this second shelf. So first things, I have 2 Trinket dishes, and I gave them both the base of this Amber Quartz, okay? Amber Quartz is quite a matte glaze, but it is quite reactive in terms of what it will do with other glazes. So on one of them, I put then on top 2 coats of Micropearl. And on the other one, I put 2 coats of copper ore, because I have this copper ore and I never use it. And it says that it's a runner, so I'd be a little bit scared to use it. Let me see if you can tell which one is which now. These ones are going to be a little bit hotter, so we're going to put on the gloves. So I'll show you the outsides first, so that you can see they both copper ore there. So which one is which?
Oh, wow. Micropearl.
Yes, of course, that's Micropearl. Oh. But look at the blues that have come in there. Oh my gosh, that's really pretty. That sort of worked the way it has with my opal luster, but even better. That is actually really nice.
That is beautiful. I mean, Micropearl, if people use it on its own, it's really quite dull. But if you put things over it, I like it with C-note.
Oh, cenote, yeah?
Yeah, cenote is
I'm
lovely,
pop
but
that
that is...
It's hot. It's hot.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Isn't that nice?
Pink and blue.
Yeah, it's really nice. And then this is the copper ore. So it's probably not showing up as well here, so I'll just... Oh, there. If I tilt it, you can see on the sides, it's really pretty the way it's drawn down. Here it's a bit boring on the flat bit. But it also has some nice variegation. Definitely worth trying. I'm just worried about how much it runs, so you might want to have something really stable underneath. It's hot, so careful. Rian cooks a lot, so she's got asbestos hands.
Yeah, that's really splitting some beautiful shades.
Yeah, isn't it? Let's see, this is probably cool enough. Yeah. Oh, they're tinkling a little.
Tinkling.
That copper ore one's tinkling. This one's not. That's really nice. Definitely worth trying. I think it must have gotten a little bit hotter there, because I can see that this is warped a little out of shape. That's obviously on my making as well, but it's interesting. Oh, but the copper ore is... Bring it up if you can hear it. Oh, of course you're not. Oh. As soon as I pull it away, it starts tinkling, but well, that's nice. Good, okay, then just a little heart. Not that interesting, just...
Oh, sweet.
Careful. And then this is going to be a flower head. I just had a bit of extra clay, so I made that. That's with marigold and then green opal in the center from Mayco. Marigold, Amaco, and green opal. And then I had a little extra piece of transfer, so I put that on the back, and I think I put the mat on top of that as well. So. Spring is coming, nearly here. Ooh, that's hot. I think I'll put my glove on to show you. This is just some at the craft coop where I Rian's nodding approvingly.
I'm liking this.
At the craft coop where I work we sell incense sticks, but nobody makes incense holders. So I thought, well, we have to fix that. So I got this lovely leaf pattern here, and then I put just a little rosebud there. I mean,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
It really is.
And this is with...
I'm going to admire how flat it is, which is not that easy to do.
Thank you very much for noticing. Oh my gosh, there's a huge bumblebee just came in, like literally the size of my thumb. Gosh, no, come my friend. Well, you might see him in the background or hear him, where I'm not going to bother him. Yeah, and then there's a second one. That is with my 3D roller. It's pretty nice, isn't it? Rian likes that one.
I do like that one.
This one's just as flat, and it's exactly the same. Did I say which one that was? Yeah, rainforest and cherry blossom then. About 3 coats on each. Careful. Good. Ooh. I don't know if you can see him, but he's huge. It's finally nice weather, so they're starting to come out. All right, I'll get this other shelf out and not forget to hit record. This bumblebee is obviously very into its pottery because it's not leaving, but we're gonna let it be. So, ooh, some nice things down here. Yes, these are the dishes that well, first I'll pull out. This is another mystery glaze, but this one is not the mystery brown because it's all my reds that I rinsed off. So this is actually quite beautiful, the shade of it.
That is lovely because pink is hard.
Yeah, well, it was because I did a bunch of dishes, all those, you remember the vases and the heart trinket dishes, so I had done so many reds, I rinsed them all off. And that's with my relief texture roller. And it's also very flat. I'm very pleased with that. And I just rinsed all the brushes off together.
And the secret to being flat?
The secret to being flat is when you've cut it, shaped it, rolled it, and start to put it out to dry, put a nylon full of rice on top of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what I do. Okay, these two are, I'm really happy about these. These are the ones that we did, Ryan and I both did in our Bucks Pottery and Sculpture Society meeting. We had a lady come and teach us, so I'm going to show you
Claire.
one. Claire, yes. Claire is her name. Claire Tatarek, isn't it?
Yes.
You can find her on Instagram. She's really quite proficient. And, so this is the first one that I did. Oh God, I need the glove. This is the bottom of the kiln. So this is, underneath was rainforest wiped back. So it's just on the carvings there. And then I think it's, what is it? Wasabi on over it. And then down here I got Temaku in the center. And then I put a little bit of Temaku around the carving a little bit, and then it's marigold around it. So this one's okay. This one's fine. You know, it's pretty, but I think the next one's nicer.
It's going to be too hot.
Here, you take that. Take that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this one, I'm not so happy with the border, but I am very happy with how the carving came out. So, here we go.
Oh, that's so pretty. Some Mother's Day is gonna be.
Yeah, I thought that came out really well, and I don't do carving really, so
the colours as well. I love the brighter on the edge. It's really.
Yeah, well, what I did was I had the cherry blossom, and I thought, oh, that's going to be a bit flat. So instead, I then added a little snapdragon. So these are all Celadons except for the edge, which is green opal, and then Mayco matte clear.
I think it looks really modern for a floral piece.
Yeah, it's not bad.
The colours are really...
And this is the one where I was trying to meticulously get into the carving. And then I just said, I don't need to color in the lines. It's going to be beautiful anyways. And it's taken till now for me to remember that I didn't color in the lines. And it is beautiful, she says. But you know, you're always critical of your own work. And I do still think it's nice. There's a little bit of bubbling in the stem, but I think it's just sort of, it's fine. Like it doesn't need to be redone or anything. Ready? Wow, that's good. What do you think? What do you think's the winner from the kiln there, Ria?
Oh, well, different tastes, but I think the last flower one you picked up, and I think the books are very...
Yeah, these would be cool now.
I think
Yeah,
they're
these
very
are really
cool.
sweet. Definitely going to throw some more of these together in the easier way. What do you think, Bumblebee? Which one do you think is the nicest? But I agree with you. But also, this is probably the surprise win, isn't it? Micropearl over Amber Quartz. That's nice. We're going to have to give that a
Yeah,
try.
I might have to borrow some amber quartz.
Oh, might you? Might you? That's fine. We're trading glazes all the time. So thank you, Rianne, for joining me.
That was lovely. I enjoyed it very much.
And thank you for watching. Please hit subscribe if you haven't already. I got some more great stuff coming up soon, and I'll talk to you soon as well. Bye-bye.